Yes, welcome back to yet another episode of Bezos Chibozi. And it happens that this episode is going to be out on the 1st of December. And that is a very big date as we close the year, as we see the last month of the year, as we close on every dream that we had for this year. And so for this episode, I want to talk about something that I've largely thought about across this whole year, based on the way the year appeared to be, and also how best we can go through the last month, and also maybe inspiration for the new year coming. I was very optimistic about this year. Yes, there are very many things I have achieved. There are very many things I have not achieved because of a few here and there. But every cloud has a silver lining. And so I'll look at it as a positive thing. And maybe in the last episode of this year, which will be the last Monday of this year, we will go through how 2025 has been, like it is on Bezos Chibozi, and then we see the projections for 2025. And yeah, let's dive into the episode. So this episode is mostly inspired by a quote that says that life is coming from you, not at you. You know, we normally think that things or troubles that come into our lives are things that it's like life is coming at you. But the truth is that life comes from you. Different people see different things, and some people look at a problem as a problem. Some people look at a problem as something they should solve. Some people look at a problem as a good part of the story at the end of the day. Now, it depends which person you are, but life is largely a mirror. It is largely what is happening in the inside of you. It is what we are usually not able to see. Whatever we are seeing or whatever you are going through, part of it largely is coming from the inside of you. If you look at bad luck is not, I wouldn't say it's a bad thing. I would say it's a bad pattern. For you to have bad luck, you have to have had a bad pattern to that bad luck. For you to have a toxic environment, there are things that you've not examined in your own behavior. Because life gives you what you ask for it. I have always emphasized this. I have put it out there that life is an external projection of your internal script. That the things that are going in you is what the life that you get. If you think you're a failure, then hundredth of times you're actually a failure. You're actually going to fail. And my boss always tells us that if you think you're stupid, if you in your mind you think you're stupid, then it happens that you're more stupid than you can imagine, because your mind already tells you that you're stupid. So everything you're going to do, everything that people are going to see is going to be stupid, because life comes from you, from the inside of you. You see, if we look at a pattern, things like, let's say you're complaining, people are always using you, people are always disappointing you, bosses never like you. Yes, we have different people, we have different seasons, we have different jobs, we have different everything. But the common denominator of this whole thing is you. When you say people keep using me, that is you. When people keep disappointing you, that is you. When bosses never like you, that is you. The common denominator is you. If environments change, if jobs change, if people change around you and still the same thing is happening, chances are the problem is you. If we talk about triggers, if one sentence suddenly disrupts your whole day, then that is inside you, not on the outside. Because that person who gave you that statement, who may have dashed it out, didn't know that it's something that triggers you. So the day you change your internal script, everything will change. The day you change that people are not going to use you, when you get a chance of being around different people, they will not use you. When people keep disappointing you and you change the fact that I don't expect this person to do anything for me, I'm living life my way, that person will not disappoint you. But if you expect something from someone and it doesn't come, then you're set out to be disappointed. The one person that you can always be faithful, will not disappoint you, is yourself. But also, if your internal script is not changed, you can disappoint yourself. And so, basically, the heart of this whole episode is that when you accept that from today, whatever is happening in my life is coming from me, there are three things that you realize. You reclaim the power. You stop wasting time. You start creating more in the time that you have. Because you know that everything that I want in life will only come from me. You stop blaming people. You start putting the responsibility on yourself. And the day when you take responsibility of the tiny things that are happening in your life, you then iron out to get yourself into places of opportunity, into places that give you more success. The idea is that you need to start upgrading your input, your thoughts, your environment, your habits, your standards, because it is these things that contribute to how your life is going to go. Your thoughts. If you think, like I've said, if you think you're stupid, you're actually stupid. If you think you're bright, you're actually bright. Because everything in your life will be tuned to being bright. If you change your environment, even in the inside, you will change the results that you get. If you change the habits, if you change the standards, you will get the best out of your life. So practically, you need to do it like this. You need to audit the patterns. You need to look at things that keep repeating themselves. Because it is in that repetitiveness of things that you see whether a pattern is good or a pattern is bad. You need to ask yourself the hard questions that, what do I actually want to achieve? What are the things that are actually coming from me? Am I positive? Am I optimistic about life? Am I that kind of guy that whenever there is something, I'm always looking at the good side? Because the day when you make it a point that I'm going to say yes to everything, or I'm going to say no to everything that does not serve me, or you're going to say yes to things that serve you, you are going to sharpen your life better. So ask yourself, what are those things? What are those hard questions you need to answer to yourself? Then you need to upgrade your self-talk. Because I've realized time and time again that if your self-talk is weak, you're going to become a weak person, generally. There's an opportunity that passed by me because my self-talk was weak. I thought that this is a very big opportunity for me. I'm not worthy of it. And I tuned my brain to thinking that I don't deserve it. And that's how it escaped me. And that's how everything that was happening, the person that was giving me this opportunity ghosted me. I also looked at it that maybe I've not created capacity for this person to look for me. Then, the other thing you need to do is curate your environment. You see, different comes from different. Different can never come from the same. So if in the same environment, you'll never have things be different in your life. And so you also have to act like the person you want to become. If you want to become rich, in your mind, you need to tune yourself to be rich by acting rich, by doing everything that brings that reality to you. They call it fake it until you make it. Sometimes you can't fake it until you make it. And then you need to take radical responsibility. If there's something that you're doing wrong, you need to actually accept that you're doing it wrong. Because the day you do not realize you're doing something wrong, you keep doing it, and then at the time you realize it's wrong, a lot of time has been wasted in efforts that do not give into the bigger picture. But anyway, I'm here to open your mind, and I hope this was a lovely episode to open your mind. Otherwise, thank you for keeping it at Bezos Chibozi. Have a good month. Have a good December. Yes, for those that will hear this episode, I wish you a good last month. It happens to be my birth month, but those are details I'll give in the Monday after my birthday. Otherwise, thank you for listening. Thank you for keeping it at Bezos Chibozi. Yes, to more and more episodes. I believe we are still here. We are still opening our mind. Thank you. Have a good day.